benefit of the doubt from time to time. And for whatever reason, our league, certainly Clemson, we don't really get the benefit of the doubt. If there was another team out there that was coming off a 15-0 season and had beaten a team by 4 touchdowns, beaten Alabama by 4 touchdowns, and I think people would focus more. People should focus more on who we are, and not who we so-called play. And I think other teams would get a little different benefit of the doubt. And I could understand it for that if we were a new kid on the block. We've been around here a long time. We've had 9 straight 10-plus win seasons. We're the second winningest team in the decade, or since Alabama. We've played everybody. And every year we play the same schedule. We played the same schedule this year we played last year. I think we swapped Duke or North Carolina for Duke. Play the same schedule. Play Texas A&M, play South Carolina. We just play. All we can do is play who we play. I think the biggest thing is just sometimes people create storylines in the offseason, and sometimes it don't add up. And, we weren't supposed to be very good on defense this year. Last year's team, we had a lot of those superstar guys, and we were portrayed differently. And the crazy thing is this team is playing way better than last year's team. It's really not even close. But yet you would think, based on the perception that's been created out there, because they still talk about a close game in North Carolina. It still gets talked about. Still talk about Trevor throwing a few interceptions early in the season. They don't talk about all the touchdowns. Trevor's, if they thought he was good last year, it ain't it. He's so much better now than he was last year. At any point, he is twice the quarterback right now than he was in the national championship game when everybody was crowning him the king of football. He's twice the quarterback right now today. And people have missed it because there's just been this rhetoric all year long. And so, again, it's not me chastising anybody at all. Everybody does their job. It's me. I just don't think our team has been portrayed properly, and I think people have missed out on a beautiful football team. James Skowski he's a beautiful football player. Oh, my goodness. Travis Etienne, what a year he's had. It's incredible. It's incredible. And, again, we've dominated 11 out of 12 games. Some people say, we only were good since North Carolina. No, we've been great all year. We've dominated every single opponent. Texas A&M was the 12th ranked team in the country when they came in here. Nobody knows anything about that stuff. So all of a sudden we beat them, well, now they're not any good. It's just driven by perception and media and conversation or rhetoric. Not everybody. There's been a lot of people out there that I think have recognized our team, but I think for what T. Higgins has done, what this offensive line has done, again, it's not who we play, it's how you play. It's who we are and who we've been. And when people say, well, they just, there was conversation. I went on First Take and I'm asked a question, like there's debate, like we go undefeated, we shouldn't be in the playoff. That's the type of conversation, and then people get amnesia this time of year. Now all of a sudden, last 2 or 3 weeks, everybody wants to say, Clemson's a great team. We're the same team we've been all year. We're the exact same team. It's just now, they have to recognize that. But it's really not any different than it's been all year. It's not any different at all. So I don't. All I can tell you is I don't know why, but I just think that sometimes we don't get the benefit of the doubt, and that's a shame. But a lot of people, it's not like, and as people said, I answered a guy's question the other day. He asked me a question about, does the game even matter nationally with it? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it matters. We get beat, we're out. That's not a shot at the committee. I don't even know who's on the committee. I have no idea. Don't know, don't care. I think the committee's gotten it right every year. They've gotten it right every year. I think they do a great job. That's not one iota what I was talking about. Just talking about how our team, this team, has been portrayed all year so inaccurately. And the story, instead of who we are and how we play, the story's been about we played a close game, we don't play anybody, which is total disrespectful for other teams. We don't play anybody. Oh, and Trevor threw a couple interceptions. That's been the story all year long. Trevor Lawrence should be a Heisman finalist. He's unbelievable what he's done. It's incredible. It's incredible the year that Trevor Lawrence has had. It's incredible what ETN has done, what these wideouts have done, what this offensive line has done. They are better in every area as a football team than that team that went 15-0 last year.